When the deepest trench of the ocean is awakened by human ambition, an ancient, armored predatory species rises to consume everything in its path. Will the ultimate guardian of Skull Island leave his territory behind to face a life-or-death battle under thousands of tons of water pressure? Welcome back to Kong Mythic Battles. Today, we are analyzing an unprecedented titan clash. The giant king Konga versus the mechanical Chaly shark swarm and their notorious alpha leader. When the ocean is no longer safe, a legend emerges to restore order. Let's dive straight into this epic analysis right now. Our breakdown begins in the deep abyssal zone, where a massive deep-sea mining machine is drilling into a glowing metallic reef. Inside a nearby high-tech submarine, a researcher named Rylan is monitoring the operation when a violent seismic disturbance suddenly shakes the cockpit. The reef shatters, unleashing a terrifying mechanical species. The Chaly ancient metallic sharks dot in the blink of an eye. The shattered reef releases thousands of Chaly, forming a glistening, deadly vortex. They attack relentlessly, tearing through the thick metal of the mining machine and ripping off the hull plates of Rylan's submarine. As the crippled vessel loses control and sinks into the abyss, a guardian force senses the disturbance high on a storm-battered cliff of Skull Island. Konga feels the unnatural seismic waves from the deep ocean. His eyes snap open with ancient fury, letting out a powerful, challenging roar that echoes across the island. He powerfully descends the cliffside and wades resolutely into the churning sea, parting the massive waves as he swims out into the open ocean. Konga lands heavily on the seabed, right next to the wrecked submarine, kicking up a massive cloud of silt. His colossal presence instantly catches the attention of the entire Chaly swarm. As a vanguard group of Chaly torpedoes directly toward him, Konga braces for impact, letting out a deep underwater roar that erupts in a massive cloud of bubbles. He snatches the lead attacking Chaly out of the water with his powerful hand, instantly stopping its momentum. Using the creature's own bio-armor like a weapon, he swings it to smash another charging shark, sending a shower of metallic sparks through the water. However, the sheer number of enemies is overwhelming. Thousands of Chaly converge from all directions, covering Konga like a living armor to weigh him down. Displaying raw power, Konga rolls violently on the seabed, crushing hundreds of Chaly beneath his immense weight. Spotting a massive piece of the submarine's hull, he tears the huge metal plate free and uses it as a giant shield to block an oncoming wave of attacks, swinging it in a wide arc to send dozens of Chaly flying, trapped inside. Rylan navigates his flooded compartment and launches an emergency red flare, creating a brilliant tactical distraction. Konga gives a subtle nod of acknowledgement toward the sub. Straining with all his might, Konga pushes the colossal pile of submarine wreckage upward, breaking the ocean's surface to create a temporary island amidst the storm. Konga climbs onto the wreckage, takes a huge gasp of air, and roars defiantly. Suddenly, a significantly larger Alpha Chaly, with thicker, darker armor and intelligent, malevolent eyes, rises from the depths. The giant beast launches itself out of the water, its massive jaws wide open. Konga leaps forward to intercept it mid-air, catching its massive head in his hands. The impact creates a colossal splash as they crash back into the ocean. Underwater, a violent struggle ensues. The Alpha tries to crush Konga, but the Titan bulges his muscles, holding the massive, iron-toothed jaws just inches from his throat. Roaring with ultimate effort, Konga exerts overwhelming pressure, completely forcing the Alpha's jaws past their breaking point. The light fades from the predator's eyes, and its lifeless body sinks into the abyss. witnessing the ultimate defeat of their leader. The entire Chaly swarm breaks formation in panic. They scatter frantically in all directions, retreating back into the deep ocean darkness. With the battle won, Konga calmly swims to the crippled submarine. Using his massive hands, he carefully but firmly peels back the metal hull of free Rylan. He then gently nudges a large, buoyant piece of debris toward the survivor, providing him with a makeshift life raft. But as the first light of dawn breaks, Rylan clings to the debris, watching the distant silhouette of Konga swimming back toward his island home. Standing proud on his cliff at sunrise, overlooking the now calm ocean, Konga lets out a powerful, declarative roar, firmly establishing his rule over his expanded domain. What did you think of the quick thinking, teamwork between Riley's emergency flare and Konga's tactical defense? If the fight had stayed entirely on the seabed without the wreckage island, could Konga still have overcome the Alpha Chaly? Let us know your theories in the comments below. If you were blown away by this epic deep-sea Titan breakdown, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Kong Mythic Battles, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an ultimate showdown. Until next time, stay legendary.